Hello guys, how's it going? So today I did probably, for sure, my favorite conference realignment that I've ever done, ever. So I did my history, I did my research of historic conference realignment and where teams have been in the past, or like making rivalries back, or making geographic sense. So they've either been in the conference before, or they have historic rivalries with teams in this conference. So the first one I'm doing, I split these. So the American Conference, which is the Big East Conference, but the American, and you can see I kind of put two conferences in one. So each division is a conference. So you have the original old Big East that was established in 1991, I believe. And you have the original 8 teams in the division, so Boston College, Miami, Rutgers, Pittsburgh, Syracuse, Temple, West Virginia, and Virginia Tech in the Big East division. And then in the Conference USA division, except for UConn was independent, and UConn joined the Big East in football, I believe, in 2004. So a year earlier, before like Louisville and Cincinnati and like South Florida, I believe. But like the USA division, which stands for Conference USA division, is Cincinnati, East Carolina, Memphis, Louisville, Tulane, UCF, South Florida, and UConn. And conference championship game is being played at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. So there you go with that. 9 conference games and a locked rivalry. Now the ACC, so you have to have at least 8 conference members. So I thought, okay, they're gonna have at least 8, so they have 9. So they'll play round robin. They'll play each other. Every single team will play each other. 9 games. They still have a conference championship game, and it's at the same place in Charlotte. So the 9 teams, the 7 original members that were founded by the ACC with Clemson, Duke, Maryland, NC State, North Carolina, Virginia, and Wake Forest, and then the 2 additions in the early 90s or late 80s, early 90s with Georgia Tech and Florida State. So you have 9 teams, everyone plays everyone, no divisions, so it's the top conference standings for the conference championship game, 8 conference games, and then the Big Ten. So back to the 11 teams in the Big Ten, and you have Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Michigan, Ohio State, Northwestern, Minnesota, Michigan State, Penn State, Purdue, Wisconsin. So the 10 original members plus Penn State, who was added, I believe, in 1993 or 90. I think 93 is when Penn State was added to the Big Ten. So each team has 2 protected rivalries. And I looked up the rivalries, so they have their main rivals protected. So they'll play their main rivals, and then there's an 8-game conference schedule. Conference championship game played in Indianapolis. And then here's the Big 12, so 2 conferences in one. So this is an 18-team conference. I'll show you. So the Big 8 division is the original Big 8 plus Tulsa. So the Big 8 is Colorado, Iowa State, Kansas, Missouri, Nebraska, Oklahoma State, and Tulsa. That is the Big 8 division. And then the Southwest division is the original Southwest division, or Southwest Conference, with Arkansas, Baylor, Rice, Houston, SMU, TCU, Texas A&M, and Texas Tech. And each division has 8 power teams plus 1 like G6 team, with Rice in the Southwest and then Tulsa in the Big 8. So it's all even, and it just makes sense, it makes sense. And you have one cross rival from each division, and conference championship game is in Dallas, Cowboy Stadium. Conference USA, there's 12 teams, so I have like the old original members, so like UAB, Southern Miss, who else? I mean, Old Dominion was in there for a little bit. Like I'm putting teams like in the conferences where they like started out in the FBS or have had a history in that conference. So like, of course, Delaware and Missouri State, Jacksonville State, Kennesaw State, Sam Houston, and like Liberty, like they're just beginning in this conference. But like, I mean, I know North Texas used to be originally in the Sun Belt, like they were a Sun Belt opening member when the Sun Belt Conference opened, I believe in 2001 or around there. But North Texas has been, I think, in conference, I mean, they're in the American now, but like they were in the Conference USA for like a decade or so, or close to it. So, yep. And then the independents, of course, I have Notre Dame. And then, of course, I have Navy and Army, because growing up, they were independent for me. And then I just put Buffalo in the independent, because Buffalo, in my opinion, does not fit the MAC conference. They don't fit. They're out of place. They're way out of New York. And I replaced Buffalo in the MAC conference with Marshall. Marshall fits a lot better than Buffalo, and Marshall also used to be in the MAC for a short time. And they have Marshall has a rivalry in the MAC conference with Ohio. They're rivals, so and it's not that far for Marshall to travel in the MAC. And then UMass as well. They've been independent before. They can be independent again. And then, yep, here is the MAC, so pretty much the same, plus Marshall. And then I have the rivalries on, and then it's at the MAC title game. And then the Mountain West, so look at this. 2 conferences in one, so 2 divisions are each conference. So you have the Big West. I mean, Air Force, I don't think they were never in the Big West. Air Force was in the WAC, but Hawaii came first in. So you have in 1978 I believe is when the WAC was established, or probably before that, but like starting like NCAA divisions, like Division 1, Division 2, whatever, I think started in 1978. And the 7 original WAC members in 1978, I believe, was BYU, Colorado State, New Mexico, UTEP, San Diego State, Utah, and Wyoming. And then Hawaii was literally added, I believe, a year after. I think Hawaii was added to the WAC in 1979. Air Force, I believe, was added to the WAC in 1980. So that's why Air Force is not in the WAC division, because Hawaii beat them to it a year earlier. And then, yeah, you have the WAC division with BYU, Colorado State, New Mexico, Hawaii, San Diego State, UTEP, Wyoming, and Utah. And then you have the Big West division with Air Force, and then all the rest of these teams were at least in the Big West at some point in their history. Not all at the same time, but at some point all of these remaining schools were in the Big West for a little bit. Boise State, Nevada, Fresno State, New Mexico State, San Jose State, Utah State, and UNLV. UNLV was also in the WAC too, but they came later on, like in the late 80s, I believe, or early 90s, something like that. And then you have the Pac-12, which is the original Pac-10. So you have Arizona, Arizona State, California, Oregon, USC, UCLA, Stanford, Oregon State, Washington, Washington State. Everyone plays everyone, 9-game conference schedule. It's at the Vegas Stadium for the championship game. And then the SEC, I only have 11 teams for the SEC. So Alabama, Auburn, Florida, Georgia, Ole Miss, Mississippi State, LSU, Kentucky, South Carolina, Tennessee, Vanderbilt. Now I understand that Georgia Tech and Tulane, I believe, were original founding members of the SEC, part of it. But like, I don't think they were in the conference for a long time though. So I have the 10 teams that have been in the conference together for a while, plus South Carolina. South Carolina was also added, I believe, in the early 90s, like 92 or something, 91, 92, around there is when South Carolina was added to the SEC, something, maybe 93. So yeah, 11 teams, each team has 2 protected rivals, and I did my research, put the rivals on, and the conference championship game is still in Atlanta. So you play 8 conference games. That's the most you can do with an uneven number of teams. And then the Sun Belt, so you have your East Division and your West Division. Arkansas State, Louisiana, and Louisiana Tech go back. Those 3 teams go back a long way, so I had to have them together, and they're in the same division. And then of course Middle Tennessee and Western Kentucky are rivals, had to put them in the same division, and they were both used to be in the Sun Belt as well. Texas State's always been in the Sun Belt. I think the first year they were in the WAC. Texas State's first FBS year, I think, was in the WAC, and then after that, they went to the Sun Belt Conference. So most of Texas State's FBS history has been in the Sun Belt, and so that's why I have them in the Sun Belt. I mean, they're going to be in the Pac-12 now, but the lower tier Pac-12. But Texas State, most of it's been in the Sun Belt for FBS. And then Florida Atlantic and FIU used to be in the Sun Belt as well for a short time or a few years. And I feel like they belong in the Sun Belt anyway, geographically. And then all these teams were add-ons later with like Appalachian State, Coastal Carolina, Georgia Southern, Georgia State, South Alabama, James Madison have always been in the Sun Belt for their FBS history. Always. And Louisiana Tech's really in the Sun Belt now. They're replacing Texas State's place. So yeah, that is this version of conference realignment, of old school conference realignment combined in modern day. Most of it makes sense, I feel like. This is what college football should be. It makes no freaking sense. You can't tell me it makes sense for UCLA to travel to Rutgers, for Stanford to travel to Boston College. You know, it does not make sense at all. It does not make sense for Miami to have to travel to Cal. Like, it does not make sense at all. It does not make sense for West Virginia to have to travel to BYU. Like, the modern day conference realignment freaking sucks. Everyone's in it for the money, unfortunately. That's all it is nowadays, is money. People could care less about rivalries nowadays. They could care less about rivalries, and that's sad, because that's what college sports is made up of, is rivalries. Whether you like it or not, it's a rivalry sport. It's a geographically sport. Like, this is what the Pac-12, the Pac-10 should look like. This makes sense. You can travel within a campus within hours. You can drive basically to every campus within hours here, literally. Fly, it would take like within a couple hours to fly. Like, the only conference that kind of makes sense geographically today is the SEC. But Missouri, you can't tell me Missouri makes sense in the SEC. Missouri is not a southern state. Missouri has always been a Midwest state. They belong in the Big 12. They do not belong in the SEC. And Texas A&M, they belong in the Big 12. They do not belong in the SEC. Like, Texas, people don't think of Texas as like a very, very southern state. People think of Texas as a southwest state, not a southeast state. So this is the the Southeastern Conference, not the Southwest Conference. So, yeah, I'm just trying to clear it for everyone if you don't know. Like, this is what college football should look like. I wish the NCAA would watch this video and all the colleges, because this makes sense. We're not supposed to be like the NFL, where, you know, the Cowboys have to travel all the way to New York Giants in the same division. It's not supposed to be like that for college football. College is meant for rivalries, and we should all just protest against the modern college football. Like, it's so like, I still love college football. It's like my favorite sport, but like, it just doesn't make sense as much as it used to. But thanks guys for watching.